Everything changes in just one moment, and in episode 8, that moment may finally break Lucas and Rosemary. The trailer doesn't show a loud fight or a shocking slap. Instead, it shows silence. Heavy, painful silence. And sometimes, silence hurts more than words ever could. Season 13 has slowly built tension between Lucas and Rosemary. But now it feels different. This is not just a small disagreement or town gossip getting in the way. This looks personal, deeply personal. In the first few seconds of the trailer, we see Lucas standing alone, his face serious, almost shaken. He looks like a man carrying the weight of a decision that cannot be undone. Then the scene cuts to Rosemary, and her expression says everything. She isn't angry in a loud way. She looks disappointed, hurt, like someone she trusted may have let her down. Hope Valley has always been a town built on trust and unity. When one relationship begins to crack, it doesn't stay private for long. The distance between Lucas and Rosemary in the trailer feels wider than ever before. They are in the same room, yet emotionally miles apart. No smiles, no playful banter, just tension hanging in the air. What could have caused this emotional fallout? Did Lucas make a choice that crossed a line? Or is Rosemary reacting to something bigger than we realize? The trailer carefully avoids giving clear answers, but it makes one thing certain. This episode will test loyalty, friendship, and maybe even leadership. And if trust is broken in Hope Valley, rebuilding it will not be easy. The trailer gives us small moments, but each one feels heavy. There is a quick scene where Lucas tries to speak, yet he stops himself. That pause says more than any speech could. It feels like he wants to explain, but he knows the damage may already be done. His eyes show regret, but also fear of losing someone who once stood firmly by his side. Then we see Rosemary in a quiet but powerful moment. She is not shouting. She is not making a scene. Instead, she stands still, holding back tears. That calm reaction makes the situation even more serious. When Rosemary is silent, it usually means something has truly hurt her. Her body language shows distance. She turns slightly away from Lucas, almost as if protecting her heart. There is also a shot of the town gathering, whispering, sensing that something is wrong. Hope Valley feels tense. Even the background looks darker, like a storm is coming. Closed doors, serious faces, long pauses, everything points to one truth. This is not a simple misunderstanding. Something important has shifted, and the consequences may reach far beyond just Lucas and Rosemary. This conflict is not just about hurt feelings. It could change everything for both Lucas and Rosemary. Lucas has always tried to lead with strength and confidence, but now we see cracks in that image. If he made a choice that put his pride or ambition first, the town may begin to question him. Leadership in Hope Valley is built on trust, and once that trust is shaken, it becomes very hard to rebuild. For Rosemary, this feels even more personal. She has stood by Lucas in difficult times. She believed in him when others had doubts. So if she feels betrayed, it will not be easy for her to move past it. Rosemary is strong, but she is also deeply loyal. When loyalty is broken, it leaves a lasting scar. Her pain could create distance not only between her and Lucas, but within the town's close circle as well. And what about the others watching this unfold? Friends may feel forced to take sides. Tension could grow in places where there was once peace. This moment might not just be a temporary argument. It could become a turning point that changes relationships in Hope Valley forever. Now the big question is, what happens next? The trailer leaves us with more emotion than answers, but there are a few possible paths this story could take. The first and most hopeful outcome is reconciliation. Lucas may finally open up and admit the full truth about his decision. If he shows real regret and takes responsibility, Rosemary might soften. Their bond has survived challenges before, and honesty could be the key to healing this time too. But it will require humility from Lucas and a willingness from Rosemary to listen. The second possibility is even more dramatic. What if there is a hidden detail we still don't know? Maybe Lucas acted to protect someone. Maybe Rosemary discovers that the situation is more complicated than it first appeared. A shocking reveal could shift the blame and turn this emotional fallout into a moment of deeper understanding. Hope Valley has seen secrets come to light before, and when they do, they change everything. But there is also a third path, the hardest one. What if this conflict creates lasting distance? What if Rosemary decides that trust, once broken, cannot fully return? That choice would not only affect their friendship, it could reshape the town's balance. Lucas could find himself more isolated than ever, and Rosemary may step into a stronger voice within the community. Episode 8 feels like a turning point. The quiet tension, the heavy silence, The looks that say more than words, all of it points to a chapter that will leave a mark. One thing is certain, Hope Valley will not walk away from this unchanged. And when the truth finally comes out, hearts may be tested in ways we never expected. As episode 8 unfolds, one thing becomes clear. This is not just another emotional moment that will pass by the end of the hour. This feels lasting. The kind of moment that stays with people. The trailer shows us faces filled with doubt, rooms filled with silence, and a town waiting for answers. And at the center of it all stand Lucas and Rosemary, both hurt in different ways. What makes this fallout so powerful is that neither of them seems completely wrong, and neither seems completely right. That gray area makes the situation real. Lucas may believe he did what was necessary. Rosemary may feel that trust should never be questioned. When two strong people stand on different sides of the same truth, someone always gets hurt. The real test now is not about pride. It is about courage. Will Lucas step forward and risk his image to fix what's broken? Will Rosemary allow space for forgiveness? Or will this divide quietly grow until it changes their bond forever? Hope Valley has faced storms before, but this one feels deeply personal. And when the heart of a relationship is shaken, the entire town feels it. Episode 8 may not just move the story forward, it may redefine it.